The sky may be starless, the night may be moonless, but deep in my heart there's a glow. For deep in my heart I know that you love me. You love me because you told me so. Love letters straight from your heart keep us so near while apart. I'm not alone in the night when I can have all the love that you write. I memorize every line. I kiss the name that you sign, and darling, then I read again right from the start. Love letters straight from your, love letters straight from your heart. Keep us so near while apart. I'm not alone in the night when I can have all the love that you write. I memorize every line, and I kiss the name that you sign, and darling, then I read again right from the start. Love letters straight from your heart. This is a wonderful song. It was written in 1945 by Edward Heyman and Victor Young. And there's a song sheet at UkesterBrown.com. And if you go to YouTube and look up Love Letters Nat Cole, you can play along with his version. It's pretty close to what he's singing. And so you can learn the song pretty well from him. It was covered by Ketty Lester in 1963 and was a big hit from her. She kind of sang it gospel-y kind of gospel-y waltz kind of sound, and then Elvis covered it too, and a bunch of people have covered it. And there's really nothing too difficult about this song. But one thing I want to point out is right away in the beginning, you have a D and a B minor, which is barred at the 2nd fret, and then the 4th string, 4th fret. And then you're going to go to a G. Now, if you stay right there and take this middle finger and put it on the 2nd string, 3rd fret, that's a G. So you have very little movement to make there. And your very next chord is a G flat. Now, if you were making your G the standard way, you might be thinking, how do I make a G flat? But here, when you're going from that B minor to a G, in my heart there's a glow. You just slide it right down. And it's that F shape. F, F sharp, G flat, G. So I would recommend starting to play that G, at least in this song, that F shape, because then you can go right down to that G flat. And it's kind of a mood maker chord right there, because it's deep in my heart, there's a glow. For deep, and you're right back to a B minor. In my heart, D7, I know, G, that you love me. And I play G6, you might know it as an E minor 7. You love me because you told me so. And then there's a big transition right here. I just used 3 chords to do it, because the intro is written in the key of D, and then it modulates to an F. So what I do here is I go from a D, And I mark it down as a F diminished, and you may know it. Maybe it's a D diminished too. I'm not sure, but I marked it as an F diminished, so it's 1 2 1 2, and then to a B flat, and then to a C7, which takes us to our F. Love letters straight from your heart, keeps us so near while apart. So the only other thing I do to kind of jazz it up slightly is at the very end of the song where it goes love letters straight from your heart. The second time through, you got this C7, love letters, B flat minor, straight from your heart. Go back to a B flat minor, and you can slide up to the 5th fret, which is an F6 or a D minor 7. So it gives you that jazz kind of ending. So we're going love letters straight from your heart. Have a lot of fun with the song. It's a real good one. Not much else I can say, but do you think anybody writes love letters anymore? We've got a box of them in our closet, but we were dating in the dark ages.